You are invited to my special place, which is the brand new Digs. Yes, so I am the blind videographer, and welcome to my new place. We moved to Conway, Arkansas in March, and it's been the greatest thing I've ever done. This is the best move that I've ever made. Um, we're adjusting. We found a new church. We found bunches of ham radio activity, GMRS activity, whatever you want to say, plus family. Oh my goodness! So Abby has family up here that we're excited to see all the time. So we have a big old time, and we miss our church family, of course, but that's all I miss. Is church family. I don't miss anything else about Birmingham. But anyway, maybe Pasquale's. Maybe Pasquale's Pizza. Hey there. Welcome to the Blind Videography channel, which is called Adventures in Blind Videography. People have been asking, when are you going to make a new video? I'm like, well, if you want a video so bad, put some money into this channel, you know? Ha ha ha. I'm being funny, guys. I'm being very sarcastic. I need a new camera, actually. We have the GoPro, and we have this, of course, and my Android phone, which I don't like using phones as cameras. I don't know why. I just don't. I don't like phones as cameras. Now, one thing that I would like to do, my nose is itching. We're going to have company. I wish. Like I said, we got lots of family up here, and we're so glad to be near those guys. I'm going to switch cameras to the back. You won't be able to see me, but I want you to see something before we get really started. I want to thank these people. Now, they are not in any way sponsoring this channel. Nobody's sponsoring this channel, but they are a huge thing in my life, and I'm thrilled to know that they, if you wondered what I'm doing, I'm trying to read the barrel display. Trying to read the barrel display while I talk to you. I'm assuming that we're on the back camera now. It says enable flash, so I'm assuming that's we're on the back camera. So I'm going to leave it there. If you can see the big loop up there, the big looped antenna, that is by Alpha Antenna Systems Limited, or system. I don't want to say limited. Sorry, guys. Alpha Antenna Systems. Let's leave it at that. I bought the big loop system, and you can see the ham radio table. There it is. There it is. Here's the computer table. You just saw it. That's all the computers. There's enough light RF in here to light, amazing fires if lightning ever strikes here. Of course, I'll be dead. We call this the lightning room. Okay, we're going to come around and see the blinds. See there? There you go. And the big red chair. That's where we are. The wall, the phone, everything. The phone goes up on the back there. But the main thing I want to highlight again is this loop. And that is the Alpha antenna loop. And that's the Yaesu FT991A over there on that. Please tell me you can see that. I hope you can. I don't know what the lighting is in here. This is the Blind Videography channel. You know, we don't specialize in you being able to see properly because we can't see properly. But anyway, I wanted to let Steve know at Alpha that we are highlighting that loop and the little sounder. I don't have the sounder out right now. It's a beeper that goes with the antenna that causes it to be accessible. A blind person can actually tune his radio accessibly. Well, the antenna, that is. Going to switch cameras again. I hope it switched back to me. Maybe it did. We're going to continue as if it did. Again, this is the Blind Videography channel. I apologize. And you noticed back then the two purple lunch boxes. One of them has a newly obtained Zygu, Shegu, we'll call it. Shegu, that's what the crash course, ham radio crash course calls it. Shegu. G90. It's in there with its fan bracket put on the bottom. I took the donkey ears off because I don't like those stupid donkey ears. I get why people might have them on there. I understand, but I'm sorry. They're dumb. So I took them off. If you want rails on your radio, great. Go get them. I don't. I like small and portable, and that ain't small and portable. In that package with the Zygu G90, I have a 9 amp Bio-Enno battery. Here is a battery box. I don't think you can see it, but there's a battery box. Let me get my hand out of the way. And you can see my little Anchor speaker there. I got my battery box, my scanner. Anyway, the battery box has a 12 amp Bio-Enno battery, and the other purple lunchbox has the FX4CR QRP rig. It's really not QRP, it's 20 watts, but it will do QRP. And K3JRZ uses it KRP, and several more do. I think Walt has one. I also have the little green radio there, the little True SDX. Now, it is true QRP. Yeah, it's also very, very finicky, very fragile. So we don't use it a lot. It's a tinkering radio if you want to tinker with it, and it is tinkering. Blind people can't go from frequency to frequency really on that radio. You just have to guess where you are and flip the VFO around and hope somebody will talk to you. So, yeah. Lots of ham radio stuff. Loop antenna. I have the Wolf River coils over here in the corner. I have an antenna, a little, I'm showing you the camera. You're not seeing that camera. Wolf River coils, antennas. I've got almost everything ever produced except I have the Silver Bullet Mini. I don't have the Silver Bullet. I have the Mini. And my new call sign for all this is AJ5SJ. Abby Jackson 5, Shane Jackson. That was my 15th choice, and by some stroke of God's providence, someone had all 14 that I had chosen, except that one. And I didn't think I was going to get that one. I was hoping for some 1x2 or 2x1. Ended up getting AJ5SJ and got my hat from Gigaparts, of course. Got my battery box down here from Gigaparts and my 2 Bio-Enno batteries from Gigaparts. Actually, no, the 12 amp came from Gigaparts. The 9 amp came from Bio-Enno Power. Thank you, guys. But all this is great stuff. I also have the 891, which you cannot see. It's in a pack by Portable Zero. Hello, Mike. And a pouch by Mighty Pouch. Hello, Scott and Joanne. And the 991 also has one of those pouches by Mighty Pouch. So, but Alpha Antenna is the one I really want to highlight, because Alpha Antenna had done something that they're conscious of blind hams' needs, and they're awesome. Now, I would love to get the 80 meter add-on for that loop, and maybe one day I will. I really don't care about the 2 meter 440. I use other antennas for that, like this little baby right here. This is the UV380 by TYT, and it had the Comet antenna. You can see the antenna there. It had the Comet. I'm sorry, I'm blind. I don't know what you're seeing. It has a Comet antenna. There's also a scanner has a diamond antenna, and the Yaesu, one of the most inaccessible blind ham radio companies in the world. But I use it. I love Yaesu because of the sound. They are, it's also got a diamond RH77. So yeah, good stuff. And what else? Got 2 chairs in here right now. Yep. And this camera is probably not as good as the other one. I don't even know if you saw the other one. What do I know? I'm using a phone instead of my GoPro. If I had my GoPro on, it'd be on my head or my chest or my wrist. This is just my phone. I'm just saying hello because I love my YouTube subscribers. Please subscribe. Keep subscribing. Please like these videos. The more you like them, the more chance I've got of ever getting a YouTube channel really going. Please help me here. Hello to all the folks in Birmingham that are subscribed, if there are any still left. I hope there are. Stephen and Braylon and the gang. Hello to sister-in-law Cindy. She and her kids usually watch. Yeah, and of course Chris up in Maryland. Hey there, buddy. Hope you're feeling better. I got that call from you a couple of weeks ago, and hopefully you're improving. And hello to all the ham radio people watching. Love the ham radio people watching. And we've done so much ham radio. I've done more ham radio activity up here than I ever did in Birmingham by a long shot. By 20 years, I'd say I moved to Birmingham in 99, and I left Birmingham in 24. And in that almost 25-year period, I've done more ham radio up here since I've been here for 2 months. And then Christmas, the last couple of Christmases and all, I've done more ham radio by far than I did in that 25 years in Birmingham. I'm just not, the ham radio community in Birmingham is dead. And what is there is not friendly. I've heard it from more than one source, including me. They are not friendly. They are not receptive to progressive ham radio. In other words, digital modes and stuff like that. Now, you got some that are, but they don't talk to the outside world mostly. Birmingham's just a very insular community, and I'm thankful to be shed of it, as my great-grandmother would have said. She was shed of things. But like I said, we miss our church family, and hopefully we'll see some of them. They've said they were going to come visit, so we'll see if they do. So yeah, I think we're going down in July for the 20th anniversary of Grace Covenant Baptist Church's inception there. And I think we're going down. So yeah, fun stuff. So there you go. That's the update that people have been asking for. I'm sorry it's so short. My GoPro is still in the bag. I haven't unpacked it. And if you think that I deserve a DJI Pocket 3, please, get in touch with me, because a DJI Pocket 3 has a gimbal, which would be yet another thing that would make it accessible for blind people. A gimbal would ensure stability, which hopefully my GoPro is pretty stable. Gerald and I have run that thing through its paces, and Abby and I have run it through its paces, and it's still good as gold. But a Pocket is much smaller, much more whatever, and if we don't get one, we'll just keep using our little GoPro. Or maybe we'll crank up the Android phone over here and use that. Let's see. Where are you, Android phone? Here we go. Now you can see that Google 6 Pro. That's another one of these goofy phones. And also got me an Open Spot Pro over here. You want to see the Open Spot Pro? There it is. Let's show you the front of it. That's the Open Spot Pro. That is a digital hotspot. That does DMR, D-Star, all sorts of cross-moding. Oh, yes. It's a great thing. And so, again, and this is my table that you're probably seeing now that I've been doing surgery on. You can see Raspberry Pis laying there. You can see little parts. I do all kind of surgery on that table. The big red chair, of course, is where I spend part of my day. And let's go around here. Yeah. So hopefully you're seeing me again. I don't know. I don't know what you're seeing. For those that just joined, this is the Adventures in Blind Videography channel. We don't see on this channel. We're blind. So if you see anything, it is not because I'm trying to make you see anything, but it's because it's accidental. There's the blind. I'm just kidding. I'm glad you can see. I can't. So I do my best, and it's not anything superior or high quality. You're not going to get that on this channel. We don't do that. We do the best we can with what we got. What's that Sam says over on The Blind Life? Living your best life with blindness. That's what I'm trying to do. And if you want to watch Sam go watch the Blind Life channel. Oh my goodness, he's got some good stuff going on. Go check him out, Sam. You'll love it. You won't regret that one. And so yeah, we want to give him a plug. Coffee and Ham Radios, as always. Hello, boys. Certainly Ham Radio 2.0. Freddie Mac over on the Ham Radio Crusader. Ham Solo, Mike. I've got too many to name. N3CN, N3CN. I think that's Tom's. I can't remember what Tom's is. Michael K9, KB9 VBR. He's KB9 VBR antennas. And of course, the boys at Ham Radio, Coffee and Ham Radio, Steve, Jim, Chuck, Ape, Tim, the Gray Man Poda, Randy. I can't remember everybody. I'm sorry. If I'm forgetting you, please, it's not because I want to forget you. It's by accident. I can't name everybody. I'm using the old Chinese calculator here. You know, Chinese memory stick, and it fails. So yeah. Got a bunch of Raspberry Pis thanks to a friend of mine over at Faulkner County Amateur Radio Club over at Tech Night. And we've been having Tech Night almost every Wednesday. Went to church last Wednesday night. They had a service at the church rather than at people's houses. And I went to that. The job fell through as I was very, very sure it would. I'd known for months and months and months that wasn't going to work because me and the company just don't see eye to eye. I don't want to be involved in the kind of work they're doing. I don't like it. I don't like what that, we'll leave it there. But it just didn't work. My view of what IT is and their view of what accessibility is about as different as Jesus and Muhammad. They can't get along. And hello to our missionary friends, too. We won't name our missionary friends, but you know who you are and you know where you are. And hello. So certainly, certainly hate that. And we're looking for work again. And that's okay. We've spent most of our life looking for work. It is what it is. I'm getting older. I'll be 51 this year. So I'm getting too old to worry about it too much. But we're doing okay. The old house in Birmingham sold. Got our car paid off. The big blue Passport, whose name is Audrey Marie. Audrey Marie is paid off. I'm thrilled about that. I'm thrilled that the house is now in someone else's hands. And we're doing great. It's a pleasure being here. It's a pleasure being with family. They come over and visit. We got some ham radio friends that come over and visit. We go visit them. We go to David's Burgers. That's the most important thing. And Burn Ends Barbecue. If you're ever up here and you want some burn ends, we got them. Burn Ends Barbecue. Anyway, enough of that malarkey. I want to highlight yet one more time before I turn this off. And I know I'm going overboard, and I'm doing it purposely. I don't know if you can see the big loop on the little front camera there. But if you can, that is from Alpha Antenna Systems. Alpha Antenna Systems. And I've used that antenna religiously since being up here. I love that antenna. Like I said, one day I hope to obtain the 80-meter extension. I don't care about the 2-meter 440 because I use HTs. Don't have a mobile rig. Now, the 991 will do mobile, but we're not going there. It'll do 2-meter 440, but in traditional Yaesu fashion, it is not accessible. And so I managed to use software or some little boxes from Linovation, NU7Q, is it? Anyway, Lynn has created these boxes that talk, and it makes that radio very accessible. The problem is I can't find the PO tone on the 991A, and being a blind person, I'm not willing to sit there for hours and look for it. I will just use an HT because, as I said, this is perfectly accessible.
Zone. All channels. Channel SHARI mode FM.
AJ5F J.
Perfectly accessible. Everything works.
Zone. All channels.
Everything works. Everything speaks. So it is worth it. I don't care what you hams on YouTube think. I don't want to use one of the high-powered handy talkies because they don't talk. And I'm glad you like them, and I'm glad they work for you. And 73 to you, but they don't work for blind people. We got to have something that speaks in some way or the other. And Kenwood seems to get it. Alpha Antennas gets it. I don't know of another ham radio company that does get it. ICOM sure doesn't. Yaesu doesn't. They're all inaccessible. The Chinese guys wouldn't know accessibility from Abraham Lincoln. And I don't mean to, highlight the Chinese guys, but that is where the radios are coming from. So, yeah. But we use what we have, and I love it. I love the sound of a Yaesu. I don't like their accessibility record. They don't have one. But I love their sound. I love Yaesu, and that's why a lot of the stuff in here is Yaesu. So, yeah. Anyway. That's about it from here. I thought you might want to be brought up to snuff. Thought maybe somebody might come in and chat with us, but they're not. And that's okay. We're fine. We can talk more than 5 people combined. So here's wishing you a great one. Hope you have a great rest of your week. Please keep watching, subscribing. Tell your friends to subscribe. I need the subscribers, and please like these videos. If you got any questions, just leave a comment, and I'll try to remember to check it. And let me know. Let me know what your questions are. I'll be glad to answer them. Because I am the blind videographer. There may be others, but I am the only blind videographer. Like I said, Sam does a pretty good job. Sam's got vision. Now, to be fair to Sam, I want to be very careful. Sam does highlight blindness in all its forms, so that's not what I mean. I am the patented, registered, trademark, adventurer, blind videographer. I think I'm going to patent that. That's hilarious. I'm not. Just ignore that. I am a blind videographer, and I love it. So there you go. Again, Alpha Antennas, thank you. We appreciate you. And if you ever have a 80-meter extension giveaway, let me know. Otherwise, I'll have to save up and get it. Talk to you guys later. Everybody have a good one. 73 to all the hams watching, and God bless to everybody else watching. We'll catch you later. I am the blind videographer.